The most powerful fat loss tool, the best medication for your heart, and one of the most underrated mental health therapies is something you can do today. And it is free. No injections, no supplements, and no gym. Just walking. I know it sounds too simple and too obvious. That's exactly why most people ignore it. But here's the truth. Walking might be the closest thing we have to a miracle drug. And today I'm going to show you why. Hi, I'm Dr. Bazgha Khalid. I'm a board certified internal medicine and obesity medicine specialist. And I cannot tell you how many times a patient sits in front of me and says, Doctor, I know I should exercise, but I just don't have time. And honestly, I get it. And I have been a culprit of this myself. Modern life is busy. We sit more, we move less, and slowly, without realizing, it starts affecting everything. So today, let's talk about walking. Not in a boring way, but in a way that actually makes you want to get up and move. Let's start with the real issue. Sitting. We sit to work, we sit to eat, we sit to relax, we even sit to scroll. Now, here's something you may have heard. Sitting is the new smoking. Is that 100% accurate? Probably not exactly, but the idea behind it is real. Long periods of sitting are linked to heart disease, diabetes, weight gain, and even early death. And the scary part, you can go to the gym for 1 hour, but if you sit for other 10 to 12 hours, your body still suffers. So the problem isn't just lack of exercise, it's lack of movement throughout the day. And this is where walking comes in. But before I talk about the benefits of walking, let's understand why modern life made lack of movement worse. Let's just pause and think about it. A few generations ago, people didn't exercise. They just moved. They were walking to work, had manual jobs, and less automation. How about now? Now we have desk jobs, we get our food and groceries delivered. There are cars everywhere. We try to park at the closest parking spot if possible, and everything is one click away without taking even a step or two. And therefore, we have very successfully engineered movement out of our lives. So now walking isn't optional anymore, it is essential. And here's the interesting part. When you start walking, things start changing in your body almost immediately. Let's go inside the body for a second to understand how walking helps. Imagine this. You go for a 20-minute walk. Seems small, right? But inside your body, a lot is happening. Your muscles start using glucose. Your insulin sensitivity improves. Blood flow increases. And your brain releases feel-good chemicals. Now, at the cellular level, walking activates something called AMPK. AMPK stands for adenosine monophosphatase activated protein kinase. It's basically your body's energy sensor at the cellular level. Think of AMPK like your body's energy switch. It tells your body to burn fat, improve metabolism, and use energy more efficiently. At the same time, walking helps your mitochondria. Mitochondria are the power plants for our cells. So by walking, you're not just burning calories, you're improving how your body functions. And that's why walking isn't just exercise, it's metabolic therapy. Now let's talk about real evidence, as what I just described isn't just theory. We have strong clinical data supporting this. A large study published in JAMA Internal Medicine showed that even moderate walking was linked to lower all-cause mortality risk. This means lower risk of dying. Another study in the Lancet found that about 8,800 steps per day significantly reduced risk for death. Another study published in American Journal of Preventive Medicine showed that walking 7,200 steps per day leads to cardiovascular disease protection. This means walking anywhere from 7,000 to 8,000 steps not only decreases our risk for heart disease, it also decreases our risk for dying. And research from Diabetes Care shows that even short walks after meals improve blood sugar levels. So this isn't just about perfection, it's about consistency. Now let's make this more practical. What benefits you actually feel? The short-term benefits within days to weeks of walking are better mood, less stress, improved sleep, reduced bloating after meals, more energy. And long-term benefits of walking are weight loss, especially fat loss, reduction in waist circumference. Walking also lowers blood pressure, the systolic or the top blood pressure by about 3.6 millimeters of mercury, and diastolic or bottom blood pressure by 1.5 millimeters of mercury. Walking also helps reduce diabetes risk, leads to heart protection, and longer lifespan. Here's something my weight management patients love to hear. Walking doesn't increase hunger the same way intense workouts can. Also, walking doesn't require any special equipment. It is self-regulated, has low risk for injury, and can be easily incorporated into daily lives. So it's easier to stay consistent, but there are some big misunderstandings about walking. Let's clear those up. Number one, walking is too slow to matter. This is not entirely true because fat loss is about consistency, not intensity. Number two, I need 10,000 steps or it doesn't count. That is not true entirely. Even 4,000 steps or 6,000 steps or 8,000 steps is beneficial. Any amount of physical activity has benefits. Of course, more is better, but something is always better than nothing. Number three, I need to block out an hour. Not entirely true, and you don't have to. You can break your walking sessions into 10 minutes after meals and then short walks spread throughout the day. And all of this adds up. So now you might be thinking, okay, this sounds doable, but how do I actually start? So let me make this very simple. If you're starting from zero, start with 5 to 10 minutes a day of walking. Then build to 20 to 30 minutes on most days. Again, this can be divided into 2 to 3 sessions. Easy strategies are walk after meals. This is the best for blood sugar control. Take phone calls while walking. Park farther away. Use a step counter just for awareness and mindfulness. And here's my favorite. Never miss twice. If you skip a day, fine, but don't let it become a pattern. Now let's zoom out for a second. Walking seems simple, almost too simple, but that's exactly why it works. Because you can do it. Even when you're tired, even when you're busy, even when you don't feel motivated. And in medicine, the best plan is the one you can stick to, not the perfect one. And honestly, if more people just walked regularly, we would see fewer medications, fewer medical problems, fewer complications, and better quality of life overall. I'm curious to know, how many steps are you getting right now? Drop a number in the comments. And this is a no judgment community. Let's build health and strength together. If this video changed the way you think about walking, do me a favor. Like the video, share it with a loved one, and don't forget to subscribe. Because in the next videos, I'll continue to talk about topics that can help your metabolic health and well-being. And I always appreciate when you suggest topics that you are interested in hearing about. So take a moment and let me know in the comments. Stay happy, healthy, and well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.